Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Nick with Every Day With Me Nick and Wavy Wood Sawmill, Facebook, Instagram, where you get a little bit of updates a little bit more sooner than these videos. These videos are still rocking back till about December. Some of them are rocking back to December. I don't know when this one's coming out. But we're in the shop today. We're in the workshop. I keep calling it workshop for some reason recently, so we're going with it. Yesterday I had a lovely long video call with Richard from RSL Engineering, the one who sold this to me. This is the Bossworth Processor FP480. I think the model name is, let's have a look, FP480F. So it's a firewood processor, in-feed conveyor, out-feed conveyor. It's alright, works alright. Now, don't get me wrong, if I was in the market again, knowing what I know now, I would have waited for some second-hand units to come up. What I mean is that, like, did I pay for this? 9,000, I think it was. So, and it's a good buy, don't get me wrong, but just recently I've just seen on Facebook, Marketplace, good old Marketplace, I love Marketplace, at Uniforest, the 4320 joystick one, 15 grand guys. Granted, I would need another tractor to run the PTO power on it, so I'd need something in the region of a 60 horsepower tractor. So I'm looking at probably another 3 grand for a tractor there. So 18 grand. Yeah, I could run it on this one, but I don't have a log deck, and I don't have any other ways and means of loading the full job up. So what I would I? No, I wouldn't run it on this. It would do it, but I wouldn't do it. Anyway, I need the tractor. I need the tractor for everything with the front loader on. So yeah, I would get one of them, but we're not in the market for one of them at the moment, so we're not going to bother. But yeah, I had some issues with the Bossworth processor. I've been going through cables like no man's business, and the cables I am referring to are these linkage cables here. Okay, so this linkage cable here goes just to there, and what that does is when the chainsaw bar, which is linked to this bar here, goes up, it comes up here like that, okay, it engages this wire, and that wire engages the splitting ram, so the splitting ram will go forward inside here, which in turn splits against the wedge. Pretty simple setup, but for some reason I was going through cables like, yeah, like the winter cold at the moment. It's just always, it's always around. Anyway, it is winter. We think we've got it solved. We're at maximum, what am I calling it? Maximum, like slackness. So we're just gonna let the chain, let the cable stretch a little bit on its own, and then I'll just do some adjustments from this one here. Other than that, everything's running pretty good. Does need a good hard blow down now. And the other thing is that one of the grub screws on the outfeed conveyor motor, hydraulic motor, had come out of the shaft underneath there. So I have got spares in my pocket. I've got some thread locker. I'm going to get that put back together so that we can get this in action today. And what we're going to be doing today with it, we're going to be splitting some wood, of course, guys. We're going to be splitting this ash and beech. And I had this delivery the other day. I've got some processor, what we call processor grade firewood, and it varies. I don't think there's much sizing over, I was going to say 12 inch, but there's a big stick there. But yeah, generally about 12 inches maximum, generally. Like I say, there is some beeching among it, so I'm going to try and keep the bigger sticks out because I want to try and mill it down and see how she mills, and see if the lads can take it for the lobster and crab pot bottom boards. But yeah, there's plenty of in here to go at, and it'll be simple cutting, splitting, I would imagine. There's not really much to it. The only thing I do need to do, the area where the processor goes at the moment, I keep having to pull it in and out for now, but where the processor's going, this needs to get cleaned up. Them cages need to get moved, and just sort of like push all this over that way. And then what I do is I put the bucket back onto the tractor and just scoop it all up, put it all into a pile. Compost. I mean, softwood just sheds its bark. It's really messy. Yesterday I spent most of the day clearing the area ready for the next delivery, which is coming tomorrow, which bears no resemblance of time with you guys, with me. But yeah, basically all this area is going to be where the next delivery is going. It should be enough. I'll move all this out of the way tomorrow. But yeah, got some sticks of spruce and Scots pine. That's going to be for milling. And yeah, so we just need to get this area cleared tomorrow. So yeah, that's it, guys. I'm going to get that grub screw put back into the motor and get the processor pulled out once all that's out of the way. So we'll see you soon. Right, today has not gone to plan. I've done something, but not what I wanted to do. I've cleaned the yard up a bit more. I've had the little digger out. I've moved things around in here. I've also, it's too late now because I've just tested it, but this 8-way wedge that I got from China was 100mm short, and whilst I've been talking to Richard, they add 100mm onto their standard wedges, which you can just see just inside there. So I added 200mm onto the bottom of this. So the cheap crappy suspense, whatever you call it, plasma cutter is absolutely terrible. It's going. It's no good at all. I'll save up the money at some point and get an Artec one. Talking of Artec, my welder's gone dicky as well. It won't weld. Now I know Artec do a repair service on their machines. Basically, you button it up, package it up and send it off to them. So I may actually look into that, see what's going on. But I have noticed some water has got inside the unit, so this is going to be quite expensive if it's knackered. The stick welder side of it's working fine, but the MIG welder not so much. But I have seen their new MIG 181 welder, and yeah, I could see myself having one of them. Like, it's got a load of new features, and yeah, I could see me having one of them. But yeah, the plasma cutter, that one that I've got, that Suspense or whatever you call it, don't get one of those off Amazon. Don't. Right, but what am I doing? I'm trying to sort this other issue out with this machine. Okay, so what I've got here is a copy of a Honda engine, apparently. It looks more like a Lonsin engine, but anyway, it's what it's doing, it's hunting for revs. So let's see if I can replicate that now. Let's just turn that crap off. So what it is that I think it's this pilot jet here. So I need to remove that and give it a clean out, and we'll try again. But generally, that's the idle pilot jet, I think it is. So generally that will solve it. So we're going to do that, see if it is. I don't see a fuel filter on this. I know there's one in the tank, but when I looked down in there with a torch the other day, it was absolutely really clean. And I've just removed the nut here and removed the petrol in the bowl, and it was all petrol. There was no water in it as such. So just going to be really simple and try to do this idle jet and see how it goes. And I'll just blow it out with a compressor. So I'll bring you back after I've done that. There we go. That's the problem. See if I can get this on the camera. You see that? Bit of sawdust stuck right at the end. How the hell that's got there, I don't know. But it has. Anyway. So I'm just going to try and... So the sawdust right at the very end. You see it? So I'll just use me... That's just pulled it out. That's soaked in petrol there. So that's the problem. I didn't remove the wrong thing, by the way, guys. I'm just... this Chinese engine is different to what I've been used to. So I'm just trying to clean around the hole without getting anything actually in the hole. So there's the jet, there's the holder, and then the screw is just over there. Let's see if I can... Okay, let's try this again. Now normally there is a way you can clean these jets out. You can use a little micro drill bit that will clean the size of the jet out. I think looking at that, it's probably about 1/4 of a mil or something thereabouts. I don't have any micro drills, but you know, if it's something that carries on and persists in the future, then I may have to do it. So basically that plastic screw is holding that down. It's just stopping it from coming up, because that's what's holding that jet in. So now we will turn it back on again. So simple. I mean, I could have put some carb cleaner around there, but so simple. So let's see how she sounds now. Well, that does sound loads better, and I mean loads better. So I think we'll give that a good run. Not today, because it's going on a bit now, but we will give it a good run and see how it goes. But I tell you, just having that bit of sawdust in there, that shaving, that's all it takes, guys. That's all it takes. So now we've got that machine back working. What else have we got to do? Oh, I'll tell you what we have got to do, guys. A few things anyway. But first of all the boxes that the Norwood HD38 come in, there's loads of them. There's about, I don't know, 20 boxes. Need to have a fire. So I need to have a fire. I need to get all that burnt up. So we'll get that done. But I also need to work on the no, I don't. I need to work on the kinetic splitter. I need to strip that down and clean it down, because I think that's the problem why it's not returning. So I need to do that at some point. Yeah, that's important because I love that splitter. Oh, and I'm also going to give Graham Reynolds a call and see if he would consider hiring out one of his units for us to do a demo on for you guys. We'll have a word with him, see what he says. But yeah, that's about it really. I'm not going to start. I want to clear the workbench before I start on this kinetic splitter, the Janssen FS35, because there's plenty of parts to it, and I don't want to be. So look at all these boxes here. Look at them all. I need to have a big bloody fire. Get rid of all this rubbish. But I need to clear this bench off and move this steel sheet out the way. Get it set up against the side of this wood here. And put my vise on, so because I need the vise to remove some of the parts. So yeah, we need to do that. I've got my mitre saw set up over here. But I have 2 6-foot steel tables, like you would not believe, well built. And I'm going to bring them down here, and I'm going to make some new wood up for it. I'm going to mill a log up and get some new wood put on it, and it'll take this full wall up. So that's another thing that's going to be happening. So this one, HD38, we've got Andy Dudley coming tomorrow, but again this bears no resemblance of time. We've got Andy Dudley coming tomorrow to do an update to the IntelliSet, replace the lift motor and see what's going on with it, because it's not been very accurate recently. So we'll get that sorted. But yeah, that's it guys, that's a little update of what's been going on today. One other thing that I was looking at this today as well, the other day, today, was, have you seen how far this ram is out? Okay, that ram is quite far out. It's nearly 2 foot, I would have said. I only need to split something that's 14 inches maximum. I mean maximum. So what I was thinking of doing, I don't know if this is a good idea or not, but what I was thinking of doing was getting a piece of something, steel, and retracting this ram back and pushing this right up to here on this, if it would allow me to. I don't know if it would allow me to with all the pipes, because them pipes have got no movement, probably won't. But that would just take away all this exposed ram, all this exposed cylinder. I don't know what to do, guys. I also need to drill some more holes around here so that the ram doesn't return back when it goes in its return detent. I don't know. Put your ideas and comments down below in the comments. Yeah, it made sense in the head. See what you guys think. If you think it's worth doing, and them pipes are there must be 2 or 3 wire though, because they've got no movement at all. See what you guys think, and if it's a good idea, then we might try it. So, right, I'm done. I'll catch you all on the next video. See you guys.